Hello, 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 hello. Okay, so I'm happy to be here. You're welcome. Thank you for joining me and thank you for waving. Yes, I'm happy. I'm really happy. Wow. Okay. We're beginning to see so many people here. Oh, wow. Oh, thank you. Let's wave back. Let's wave back. Let's wave back. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. Oh, thank you for joining me here. I'm so grateful that you are actually deciding to spend some time with me. So let me go quickly into this. My name is Valerie. I used to be called Valerie from Valissimo Fashions, but currently I am kind of shifting a little bit. Okay, so I'm shifting base where I'm going on the next phase. People who attended the fashion school those days, many of them already have their establishments now. Some who don't have their establishments but are probably very close to having their establishment, and well, some are still in between the journey and whatever. Okay, so but the second phase I'm into right now is me trying to help those people who have learned, who have trained from the Valissimo Fashion School, or who have been a very loyal fan over the years. Let's get you into that process of actually learning what I did and how I made that Valissimo fashion very popular, very appealing, very how I created that brand. I want to teach you step by step how I created that brand. And that's basically looking at the business aspect of setting up a business as a whole. Okay, so that's where my shift is now. When I say shift, I'm talking about, I was into the fashion school training before, where I used to put people through on how to actually learn how to sew, basically, okay, those days. But now I want to put you through on how to actually make that business you have learned work. Now, this is going to also benefit anyone who is into business generally. Oh, somebody says I was your student. Wow, hey, I'm so happy. I'm very happy that you are actually saying that. Thank you so much. Yes. So basically, it's more of me trying to help businesses generally. Now, some of the things I'll probably be saying are going to be things that I have learned, or I learned over the space of 12 years running that fashion school back in Nigeria. Right now, I'm no longer in Nigeria, and that's also the reason why there is no physical fashion school, Valissimo Fashion School anymore, but there is the online side where I put you through on how to actually manage your business. My main aim right now is to make you learn how to play on Instagram. When I say play, I mean do business very effectively on Instagram. The simple truth is, attention is business. You should have a pen or pencil or paper or something. You should have something writing it down. Attention is business. When you don't have attention to your business, you're basically limiting what you would naturally get if you had attention. What I'm saying here is, if you have a display store, let me say you have a display store where you have products in your store but nobody visits, the tendency of you actually getting returns on your investment is going to be zero, because nobody is visiting, hence nobody is going to be showing interest. The same thing with your business right now. Whatever stage you are in your business, you can actually start making money from it. I mean, whatever stage. That's to say, whether you're in the basic class, whether you're in the intermediate class, whether you're in the advanced class, in case you're still learning, or you've done the fashion school, you've trained already, and you now have a business, but your business is still in the first 1 to 2 years, 1 to 5 years, 1 to 8 years, 1 to 10 years, you are still in that first beginning period. Now, when you cross over from that first 5 years and you get into that second stage of the next 5 years, if a business starts in the first 5 years and it doesn't crash within 5 years, and it gets to the next 5 years, then you are getting into the third last stage. That means you have gone through you've seen some shages in the past and now you're getting better. So this is also say that a person who has gotten into that first 5 years down, second 5 years, now you're now in that second phase. How can you actually make that business different from what it is currently? In the sense that how can that business become something that can triple X, that can multiply? It's simple. You need to drive attention to that business. And how do you intend to drive attention to the business? Let me give you a straight pattern I used back then. The pattern I was using back then was Facebook. I used Facebook to generate the attention around the brand Valissimo Fashion. Hence, I did not let you drink water. I did not let you drop cup. I did not let you buy water. I did not let you do any other thing. All I was just doing is Valissimo Fashion this, Valissimo Fashion that, Valissimo Fashion this. But it worked. It made me draw your attention to it. And this also means that works for any business, whether you are in the fashion business, you are in the hairdressing business, you are in the real estate business, you are in the sales business. If you are not driving attention to that business, chances are that you are not making as much as you should actually be making. So how do you drive attention to your business? How do you create visibility around your business? It's like when a person, there's this general statement that I heard over the years as I was learning, where this guy has so much, he has a lot, he has so much. In terms of he has money, he's loaded and all that. But he goes to this party one day and then he wants to talk to this particular girl. Now, in that particular party, where the girl was seated, it's a little dark. And the guy was far away from the girl. And the guy starts winking at the girl, giving her eye. Because the place is dark, the girl is not seeing what the guy is doing. Hence, he can wink from that place till tomorrow or even till kingdom comes. If the girl is not seeing his wink, all his efforts, it doesn't even matter that he's loaded. All his efforts is just going to be in vain. This is the same thing with your business. No matter how invested you are in that business, no matter how much you have put into it, you have gone through it over the years, you have put so much money and all that, but then nothing is coming out of it. It means some elements are not in alignment. It means you are not doing certain things to make that work. I would, in the course of all this discussion, we'll keep going back to how Valissimo Fashion was. That Valissimo Fashion group grew from when I created it, when it was just 20 people, 30 people, to 200 followers, to 2,000 followers, to 200,000 followers, to 600,000 followers, to 1 million followers. Yes, that was how much I kept on putting energy. It got to a point where I didn't need to even do any advert. I wasn't doing any advert for the school anymore, because the group, I was always putting things there, putting details and always making mentions of the school. Excuse me. Today is November 15. Yes, November 15, 2024. Here in Brooklyn, New York. The code is let's just say this Nigerian girl is not used to it, so I'm having a lot of, so that aside. Now, going back to what I was telling you about, the idea is you have to keep engaging. Engaging in the sense that no matter what you are doing currently, you can use your page. Your page is free. Your Instagram page right now is free. If you decide to use Facebook as well, no problem. Just go back there and make sure you are using it consistently. I decided to shift my attention to Instagram this time around because of uh the kind of things I would like to be talking about right now is business related, not the cut and sew related. So cut and sew, it worked very well back in what's it called, back in Facebook, because the long duration allowed me to post anything. Pictures as well. When you post pictures, there's a way the feel there. Okay, and plus I had family and friends to also first start supporting once they got used to my face always coming up, showing up on their timeline. It got easier along the way. So, and of course, I had several groups. I think I was managing about 8 or 12 groups, 12 pages on Facebook. Been a long time I went back to that page right now. I'll still pick it up as time goes on, but I want to concentrate my effort or my attention on Facebook, on Instagram right now. And because I'm here, I want to take you along because it's something I did back in Facebook, and it's the same thing. They work the same way, the same process. Let's do it together. Let's make your Facebook work. Oh, sorry. Let's make your Instagram work. There are some people here already who have gotten past that stage, who don't actually need what I'm saying. But if you are that person that knows that your page can be more utilized than what it is currently, and I'm saying that it doesn't even matter what you want to do. You don't even have to have a business physically presently right now. Like, you don't have to have a physical business page right now. You could just be learning how to sell yourself as a brand. This is what I mean by that. When I talk about Valissimo Fashions, I say Valissimo Fashions as a brand because I'm making you try to remember the school, the physical place where it was, and the brand I had created around it over that 12 years space. It could jolly well have been Valerie Boglo, taking away the brand entirely and just selling me as a brand. This is saying, imagine somebody is called Temitayo Adekunle. Now, imagine Temitayo Adekunle just wants to be posting things and just say, everything she says, she marks it under and says, from Temitayo Adekunle, from Temitayo Adekunle. I trust it. If you see that post, if you see several posts of that person over 600 times, it will get to a point where you don't even need to read the name. The moment you see what the post is about, you already know this is from Temitayo Adekunle. Because over those individual posts that and now became like 600 over time, she has told you about herself and she has consistently sold herself as a brand to you. Along the way, should have been telling you, this is how Temitayo Adekunle does it. This is how Temitayo Adekunle does this. Imagine she wants to tell you, oh, this is my wristwatch. I just bought it from Kilorukwe. What's this market we use? Amazon. And yes, this is Temitayo Adekunle's wristwatch. Tomorrow she comes back in fact, it's this white phone I'm using. And right now, it's from Temitayo Adekunle too. She comes again and says, oh yes, if you want to have you want to talk very well and you want to do this very well, just simply do this and use this, and this is the how-to, and this is, she just blows grammar for you. But at the end of the day, she says, it's from Temitayo Adekunle. She needs to say this about 60 times. It will sink inside your head. And before you know what's up, you start saying Temitayo Adekunle. That is the same way you as a person, your brand as a business, your puppy, your dog, if you have a bingo and you want bingo to be popular on this same Instagram, all you just need to do is keep bringing bingo into our face. Keep bringing bingo into our face. Excuse me. Talk about anything and say bingo. Talk about this one and say bingo. Talk about that one and say bingo. And that was how I did Velissimo Fashions. For the past 1 year plus 2 years now, you've not heard anything about Velissimo Fashions. There's a reason. Because I am deliberately keeping quiet about the brand. If today now, US here, bam, I open a school here in Brooklyn, you are going to be hearing about the Velissimo Fashions again because I will be choking it inside your eye. I'll be bringing it every day. I'll be telling you about it. Every excuse. What? If I have data like this, you are in trouble because you must hear about Velissimo Fashion School. That's it. That's the simple idea around it. Now, the question or the topic we started out with is, why is it important to position yourself for 2025? I'm going to make mention of this again. Today is the 15th of November. In the next 15 days, you can actually start something. And in the next last 30 days for the December, you can still be doing something. So that in the next 45 days before the year runs down, I want to challenge you right now. In whatever business you are doing, whatever thing you are actually doing, can you bring that thing and be disturbing people online? Yeah. Can you bring that thing and be disturbing people online? Stop going through scrolling. You are helping other people listen to what they are trying to say. It's time for you and me with the new collective. My new name right now that I've been trying to show you people and bringing up is the Extra Income Boss. That's the new name I want to be bearing because it's a collective in the sense that I'm not restricting myself to only the fashion group again. I'm saying that I want to be a fashion tutor as well as an online presence tutor where I can show you how to do that same thing for anything you are doing. I mean, anything you are doing. And to pepper it up, oh God. In the last few months, I have invested more than 1.5 million naira in education, in online courses, learning how to exactly pass this message across to you. So, if you are following me between now and on the 30th of this month, I'm challenging you. How can you make your visibility different? The new digital currency is online. Anything you are doing, there should be something you are doing online that is the extra, that will bring extra income. And that's what I want to be preaching to you right now. There are so many ways you can actually make money online. And if you don't start now, by the time you are starting then, well, you'll be starting then. Because the people that will start now will probably be benefiting when the time comes. There are so many ways to monetize yourself. There are so many ways to monetize yourself. I have gone through a series of them. And step by step, as we're going along, we'll be learning them one by one. So, let me quickly end this particular introduction into what we're going to be doing. I'm going to be doing this kind of regularly now because like I said, it's going to be my new playground. I want Instagram to be, I want to push my numbers up. Seriously, I want to increase my followers, and I want to make all that happen on Instagram. So here's my new playground, and as I play, please, I want you to play with me. I want you to let's work on your page together. Come here regularly. When you see the post, I'm dropping something else new. I'm dropping something else amazing. I'm dropping something. I know the gatekeep. I don't know how to gatekeep. As long as you have learned from us, you learned how to sew. And that's another big thing. If I could teach you how to sew, that if you learn sewing, you will know that no, it is a kind of set of thinking. Like you need a special type of understanding to learn how to sew, to learn cutting and sewing. So if you can learn that one, you can learn online presence. You can learn how to make your business page become viral. You can learn how to do all those things, and I'm ready to teach you, because all the while I kept quiet. I told myself I don't want to go into the sewing thing here. In the US, nobody cares about wearing the tailor clothes, tailor made. No, not the way we do it in Nigeria. In Nigeria, it's a special thing, the way the designs come, the way we sew and all that. The Asoebi is a thing in Nigeria, yeah. But here in the US, well, go and buy something and wear. You buy ready-made, and so that business is not very, very. So when people are not sewing, why would people want to be learning it? So yeah, we have fashion schools here. There are very big fashion schools here. They're very expensive as well, but it's few. They're just few. Now the lucrative part of the business, my eye big where I like big money. I like steady income. I love steady income. Now, if that's not happening for me here right now, well, the next big thing is let me make money online. And how do I make money online? This is it. And I'm showing people where, as I'm starting now, be among the people having the groundwork, learning it from the onset, so that we go together. 2025, we move. We are. Today, we learned so many things. I talked a little about branding, how people, remember when I mentioned Temitayo Adekunle? Yes. How a person can actually brand anything. Your page can be branded. All you simply need to do is give us value, give us consistency, give us branding. Let us be able to see the color and say, oh yeah, that's so page. Because you have trained our minds over the months with your posts on the kind of things that would interest us. So that's one thing you've learned today, and with that little, you can start doing something. You also learned that you can brand a business and you can brand yourself. So no excuse. It's just because I've not even when I have business, I will do all this thing you are saying. Manavalisimo, that thing you are talking about is very true, but it's just because I don't have a business, right? You are deceiving yourself. Honestly, you are really, really deceiving yourself. You as a person, whatever your name is right now, you can brand that and people can actually become familiar with that name. It simply means showing up. How do you know Tunde Ednut? Popular post, because whatever is happening in Nigeria is the number one. You quickly hear about it. Okay. How do you know certain pages that you follow? Is because of they trained you. You just didn't know that they were training you. They trained you over time with the kind of things they were posting, and it interested you. You too carve something out of whatever it is life is presenting to you. Post it regularly. That particular thing, there is an audience out there that's waiting to learn that from you. This life, we're full of knowledge is full everywhere. So it depends on who you're listening to and at what point in time you're listening to that person. So we're saying to you that you can brand something, you can bring something out. I'm just trying to encourage you that 2025, don't dull. Let's it's a month, we're gonna get it. So I'll be doing this regularly, like I said, and hopefully as time goes on. Thank you so much. I'll say bye-bye now. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.